Sing that the way you were singing before.
Wow. Oh my god, wow. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Amin here and I am in Vancouver on the west coast for the first time ever. I have never left my east coast bubble and I'm here by myself. I'm doing my first solo trip. I've talked about this before on my channel. I'll probably link up a couple of videos about like my need for independence and moving back home after grad school and all of that. So I am here to fulfill that part of my life that is that independent, curious, exploring person. So I came out to Vancouver for about 3.5 days. I just got here literally straight from the airport. I was supposed to check in at 3, but they had the room ready early, so it's about 2 p.m. I think. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go get some food right now, which is why I don't even care if the air conditioning is on in the background. Like, I need to go eat, so I cannot wait. But there is a time difference, and I think that's probably also feeding into my hangriness, but also the fact that I really haven't had a full meal today, just like snacks, like when I woke up, which was like at 6 a.m. my time, and then on the flight I had a snack, and now I just really need a meal. I'm going to eat by myself in public, which I've done before. It's not a big deal. I think for breakfast and lunch I'm fine eating by myself, but for dinner it's kind of weird to me. So for dinners I'll probably do takeout. I have a whole itinerary. We'll talk about it later, but right now I need to go feed myself or I'm going to murder somebody. Okay everyone, giving you a tour of my place, and this is the entrance right here. This is obviously the closet area. This is a shared bathroom, so there's somebody else in the room over here, and our bathroom's in between, so with the toilet and the shower. But you obviously like can lock it from both doors. And then here's a mirror. This is me. Just changed my clothes. There's a fridge, some necessities. It's basically like everything you would need to survive, plus a little extra like a TV, which is nice. It's a little desk area. And then this is the bed, the double size. It's actually really cute and very affordable. And of course, the view. It's end of day 1. I'm super sweaty. It was like 32 degrees out today, which was really nice, but like I'm a sweaty person, and I'm sorry if my camera is shaking. It's balancing on an extra pillow, my tripod right now. I just got some local sushi. The air conditioning has started, but you know what? I appreciate it. Just got some sushi. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this today, but I thought it would be good for leftovers. So today I was supposed to bike around Stanley Park, but this might be TMI. I got my period yesterday and it came a couple days early. And the great thing about solo traveling is that you can change the itinerary as many times as you want, and it's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna have to do that on another day when I feel a little bit better. So today I basically just walked around and explored the different neighborhoods in downtown. Their downtown is much smaller than other downtowns I've been to, so you can pretty much walk from one end to the other in 30 minutes. I didn't get to the west side, which is the Stanley Park side, because I'm going to save it for another day, but my hotel is like in a really good location for like first time Vancouver visitors if you're trying to stay in downtown. I'll talk a little bit more about it later on, but it's like a non-for-profit hotel. Very affordable as well. It was like literally a fraction of the cost that other hotels or Airbnbs were. But basically that's what I did today. Got really sweaty. Tomorrow is the big road trip day for me, so I'm doing the scenic drive up to Whistler. So it's probably going to take all day. I planned out all of my stops on the way there and then different stops on the way back, and so I want to make sure I'm well rested for that. And I am obviously planning on filming as much as I can. I didn't want to film too much when I was walking around like outside downtown because number one, I'm alone, and number two, if I was filming it would seem very touristy of me, and I didn't want people to know that I wasn't from here. And that's something that I learned very, very quickly in New York, was just to pretend like you know where you're going and act confident, and nobody will doubt that you don't know where you're going, or you're new, or you're not from around here. So I've just been doing like my poker face here too, and like nobody has batted an eye to me. No one has said anything. I have noticed some differences, which I can talk about now, but I'll probably talk about a little bit later too. Like I said, it's my first time ever coming to the West Coast, and it's very different than what Toronto is like, and very different than New York. Those are the only places that I can compare it to, because I haven't been to a lot of other places. I've been to Europe, but like that's a separate thing, right? So like East Coast versus West Coast, I'm starting to notice some of the cultural differences, and things here are just so calm, and everyone is calm and patient and kind. Not that people like in Toronto aren't kind, they're just like a different kind of nice. I don't know how to explain it, but like here everyone waits until the green light is on for you to start walking, like the walking man is on, whereas in New York obviously people cross the streets like whenever they want. And then even in Toronto, like there's always like hustle and bustle, right? Like even before the light turns, if there's no cars, you just look and you just go. Whereas here, like everybody will wait, and they will not even take a step until the light changes. Whereas like I was worried that people could tell that I wasn't from here, because I would like take my first step right when I noticed the light for the other side change, so I knew mine was gonna change soon. So everyone's just like super chill. The cars are all super chill. Like no one's speeding, no one has really loud, obnoxious cars, and the roads are really wide, and everyone is just like chilling. Like they're just having a good time. It's not stressful at all. So it's very different than what I'm used to. But anyways, I'm gonna eat my sushi, and then I'm gonna basically pack for tomorrow, and the sun is, wow, right in my face. I'll show you. But look at that. Right there. Wow, it's literally golden hour. Like I was saying, I am just gonna chill and eat my dinner, and then pack my bag for tomorrow so that I am leaving. Oh my god, it's so bright. Leaving on time. I'm pretty excited, and then obviously just switched around my itinerary, and we'll just take it day by day and see how things go. But I'm just so content like being alone. Maybe I can make another video about that. If you're interested, let me know. But like I just feel so peaceful being by myself. Okay, hi guys. My camera is a little wonky right now because I'm trying out a new car mount. It's 8:40 a.m. I am ready to go on my road trip. This is my itinerary, which I printed out in case I wasn't gonna have service or whatever it is. This is the car share. It's a Prius, which is a hybrid. So I'm actually a bit ahead of schedule. I was supposed to leave at 10, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was set, that I had this car, because I was a little worried. So my first stop is going to be Lynn Canyon Suspension Bridge. There's a couple of bridges here. Lynn Canyon is the one that's free, so I'm going to go on that one. And I know it's not going to be my only trip to Vancouver. I'm going to come back later eventually, and so I will do the more expensive ones when I have other people there with me. But I'm going to try out this filming while driving thing. I bought, like I said, a car mount for my camera, and we're just gonna hit the road. I didn't really have a breakfast. I'm not really a breakfast person. I'll probably just stop at Tim Hortons at some point. But this is like making me a little bit nervous, but I think that's why I also came on this trip, is because it's good to feel nervous about things and, you know, live your life and learn who you are and things you can achieve. So anyways, I'm gonna hit the road now. I got the air conditioning on because it was so freaking hot. Like I said, I'm a sweaty person, so let's hit the road.
You in the backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to the that day. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever. Sitting but you're not my consent. Skip to nothing, and I still haven't tasted. But it's okay, 'cause the new songs are way better. That's what it feels like. Haven't been so happy ever.
Absolutely disgusting. As you saw, I just had Starbucks. I was gonna go to Tim Hortons, but then I saw Starbucks and I was like, I would rather just get a nice wrap. And now I'm gonna go to this lookout. It's called Port Covo. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, Porto Cove. Porto Cove Road Lookout. I gave up on the whole cute, sporty, chic look. Like, my hair is disgusting. I've just been sweating so much, but it's fine because we're here for the vibes, for the adventure, not for the looks. So yeah, I'm gonna head up to that lookout, and then the next stop after that is Whistler, and I'm still ahead of schedule because I started an hour early, and I'm like, the schedule was just so I know like how long everything will take, but I'm obviously not like a stickler for it. Actually, now that I look at it, I am now almost on schedule because I took longer at every place. The bridge was super nice. I did read the reviews that it's basically like right near the entrance, which it was. So it was pretty safe. Like, I just needed to walk a few steps and I got to the bridge. I didn't want to hike for too much because I'm alone and I just didn't want to get lost in case I lose service or something like that. So I just spent like maybe like 40 minutes there, which was fine because I paid for parking for like an hour. It was only a couple dollars. But yeah, now I'm gonna get going to my next location, and my camera battery is already dying, which I'm really annoyed about, but I have a charging port in the car, so I'm gonna charge it while I drive.
Well, thank you so much for the rest of your vacation.
Oh my god, I am literally dripping in sweat right now. Oh, this is disgusting. I have some Kleenex. I just finished up in Whistler. It was a very cute place. If anyone's from Ontario, it's like the much better version of Blue Mountain. And just had some lunch, walked around, got some souvenirs. I collect magnets from everywhere that I go, but the souvenirs were so cute. Like, I was very tempted to buy like a mug and a sweater and a coaster, and then I forced myself to stop. But while I was here, my next stop is, I don't know how to say it, Squamish. They have a gondola that goes like up this beautiful mountain, and then there's like a cafe and a little village thing at the top, and then just taking the gondola back. It's the most expensive excursion other than obviously renting this car, but I feel like it's something I should do, you know? Holy, this is disgusting. Everyone here keeps saying that this is very abnormal weather. The car is telling me it's 38 degrees outside right now, and everyone's saying this is like super unusual. It doesn't happen, you know, it's much more mild here, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're pretty much on schedule. Not that I'm really, you know, focusing on the schedule, but we're pretty on track. Let's see how long it's going to take me to get to this next part. My camera is overheating. Like, when I put it here on the window, it gets really hot because the sun is obviously coming down right at it. So 52 kilometers away, 1 hour and 7 minutes to Squamish. And then what's after that? And then I just had like another observation deck. and then a couple of other like lookout places. The first lookout place I went to, it was whatever. Didn't really film there. There wasn't much to see. Like the view was quite obstructed and it was very busy, so I did not bother. But anyways, time to start driving again. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Look at that. Wow. Oh my god, wow.
I can't believe that you waited so long. I'm watching you sit there with our best friends at the wedding.
Hello, good morning everyone. My hair is just being whack. It's day 3, it's about 8:45 in the morning and I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna go out and get some breakfast, and then I think today's the day I'm gonna do the biking around Stanley Park. I'm wearing bike shorts, so I'm gonna go biking. It's not too hot today. It's like 24 degrees right now, which is like my actual optimal temperature. Yesterday it was a little bit too hot for me. Anything above 30 I'm like not content, and like I said, when I got in the car it showed 38 degrees, and so I was just irritated for the rest of the day, honestly. So I came back at like 6 p.m. So basically I was out driving for like 10 hours, came back at 6 p.m. and then I took a shower and then I just chilled. Like I had no interest in doing anything, and then I went to sleep at like 10 p.m. here, Vancouver time, which is like 1 a.m. home time. I'm trying to not adjust my times that much, like my time difference that much, because I'm going back home tomorrow and I have to go to work the day after. So I'm trying to like kind of stay in between the two, like be able to please West Coast time and East Coast time, which I think is working so far. I guess we'll see when I get home. But anyways, I think the housekeeping person's coming to my room right now, so I'm gonna go out and get some breakfast. Since I last updated you, I took a break in between my morning and afternoon events. I was finished biking Stanley Park at like 12-ish, I think, and then it took me 30 minutes to walk back to my place. I could have taken the bus, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna walk. And then I realized that I'm not used to living such an active lifestyle. So then I took a shower. These showers are really like saving me. I didn't realize how valuable they are until you just take one and you just feel like the best thing in the world's happened to you. But I took a shower and then I just chilled, had some snacks, and now it's about 3:40. I'm at the UBC campus. I'm going to the Museum of Anthropology, which looks like has great reviews. Closes at 5. I think an hour is fine for me to be at a museum. I don't really know what I want to do in the evening. I might just chill. I was supposed to go to Kitts Beach, but I drove by on the way to UBC and it looked very, very busy. It's obviously a holiday Monday, so I don't know if I really want to go to a really busy beach by myself. Also, it's hot again, so I don't know, maybe I'll just stay on like the UBC campus. I was told to go to the Rose Garden, so I'll probably do that, and then maybe I'll just grab dinner and then go back and just chill and watch a movie maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna go to the museum first, see how I feel at the end, and I'll pitch you. vlog. I am just packing up and getting ready to check out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun on this trip. It was my first solo trip, first time traveling alone. I had no plans to see anybody, to hang out with anybody. I was literally by myself for almost 4 days in total, and this is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I talk about it in other videos. I always have like this independent side of myself that ever since I moved back home kind of feels like has been missing a little bit, and a lot of you are probably wondering, how was I allowed to do this? Like, I have Indian parents. I can make a whole other video about that and just like living at home with your parents as an adult. I'm 25 now. If you want that video, let me know. But basically on this trip, I feel really relaxed at the end of it. I feel very content. I feel accomplished, and I feel like honestly I can do anything in the world. There were of course challenges along the way, but I was able to navigate them. I think that's part of the fun, is just to see like what am I capable of doing. And Vancouver was an awesome place to do a solo trip, so if you're thinking of doing one, I totally recommend it. There are a lot of different factors I considered obviously when choosing where to go, and Vancouver is a very safe place. No one ever tried talking to me. No one like asked me any questions. No one gave a shit that I was here. No one looked at me weird. No one looked at me funny. I did notice there are quite a few homeless people in the downtown area, and maybe I'm just noticing them a little bit more because of course there's homeless people like in other places that I'm used to, like Toronto and New York. But I think there's just more people in general, so it's like not as easy to notice, whereas here the population is much smaller. So I just noticed them a lot more. They never, like, they're not harmful. Like, no one ever, you know, bothered me or even said anything or like anything at all. But just something to think about. And then, yeah, in terms of safety wise, completely safe overall. There's also different factors that I would consider safety wise as well. You know, being a person of color, like a noticeable minority was something I considered. Being a female or female presenting person was something I considered. Being young was something I considered. So a lot of different considerations, but I was already thinking about where I'm going to go next. And so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, just like there's so many things in life where I'm like, oh, I have to wait for somebody to do it with me, or I really want to try this restaurant. Okay, let me see who wants to go with me. I really want to go to this park. Okay, let me ask who should go with me. I talked about this totally in another video. I think it was the one where I talked about mental health. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but basically I really enjoyed myself. I feel like it's opened a lot of different doors for me, and if you are thinking about doing it, I totally recommend it. I had a lot of fun, and if you want to see more of my videos, more of my content, let me know. Thank you guys for watching this video and coming along with me on this journey. If you enjoyed it, give it a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, just like regular vlog content, work, genetic counseling related content, fashion content, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.